Once upon a time, in Los Angeles County, there was a boy and a girl who against all odds fell in love. The boy grew up in the tough streets of the 818, while the girl lived lavishly in the hills of the 310. The community rule was that valley boys and city girls should never meet a match. The Montagues and Capulets of Los Angeles. Little did they know that these two were quite the fans of Shakespearean poetry. In the fall of 2019, Shahab had moved to Brentwood on his own. He knew that it was time for him to live without a roommate and to step into the next part of his life and find a forever mate. His coupled friends had been showcasing a catalogue of girls to Shahab. One which caught his eye was a free-spirited poet by the name of Jessica. During the same time, Jessica had put on hold her search for her one true love. Jessica had moved on to working on herself and enjoying life in the moment, worrying little about what future had in store. She had started a poetry page, The Sunday Stories, where she would express her deepest secrets and emotions with the world. Ironically, The Sunday Stories is what brought Jessica and Shahab together. In the winter of 2019, both Shahab and Jessica had been invited to the annual winter ball at the Rad residence. Shahab arrived promptly and mingled with his friends. Once Jessica arrived, Shahab was awestruck by her beauty and began to court Jessica. At the risk of making a fool of himself, Shahab decided to discuss Jessica's poetry page. Jessica ran away for dear life that night, leaving Shahab wondering to himself, had I possibly forgotten to use my deodorant? During the next month of January, Shahab and Jessica followed one another on Instagram, chatting sparingly until one very unfortunate event. Kobe Bryant had passed away in a tragic helicopter accident. Both Shahab and Jessica were devastated, but looked to each other for emotional support. Shahab had come to title this chat as Kobe's Last Assist. Shortly thereafter, Shahab asked Jessica out on a date. They went go-karting, had a dinner at a romantic restaurant by the name of Firefly. They discussed psychology, personal obstacles, and love languages. Jessica told Shahab not to get his hopes up and that she was unavailable to date. But the next day, Jessica realized what a big mistake she'd made pushing him away and begged Shahab to take her out once more. Romance progressed rapidly from there. Shahab and Jessica met each other's families and friends and went on multiple dates and double dates. If they weren't together at a time, they were surely texting on the phone or sending memes on Instagram. Until one day, Shahab and Jessica told each other, I love you. This was the start of the forever-lasting honeymoon phase. On March 23rd, Jessica and Shahab celebrated Shahab's birthday in quarantine during the 2020 coronavirus pandemic. They spent the day picnicking and driving up the Pacific Coast Highway in their Mercedes-Benz SL. Jessica surprised Shahab with a birthday video of all his friends and family sending their love. On this night, as Jessica laid sleeping on the couch, Shahab knew he would spend the rest of his life with her. Over the next few months of quarantine, Shahab and Jessica spent most of their time with one another. Together they would practice yoga, ride bikes by the ocean, create TikToks, watch Tiger King, cook all sorts of meals and occasionally fight over who did the dishes. They came to find that even when they spent all day together, their desire for one another grew stronger. On Memorial Day weekend, Shahab and Jessica's families finally met. Jessica's dad chartered a yacht into the blue Pacific during a perfect summer day, with Don Julio 1942 to drink and Bay City sandwiches to eat. The day couldn't have gone more perfectly. It was clear to everyone present, this relationship was truly special. Throughout the summer, Shahab and Jessica began to ignore these stay-at-home orders and traveled the better part of Southwest America. Highlights included ATVing in the Red Rock Hills of Sedona, gambling in the Sin City of Las Vegas, relaxing in the beautiful valley of Ojai, waterfall hiking in the granite-filled valleys of Yosemite, and wake surfing in the redneck-infested waters of Lake Havasu. Shahab and Jessica had found in one another their favorite travel buddy.
Okay, where's my ring?
And on November 7th, in front of friends and family, Shahab had only one question to ask of Jessica. With a promise that the next 80 years would be as exciting, beautiful, and joyful as the last 8 months, Shahab asked Jessica, "Well, Shahab, I think it would be better if you took over from here."